What's going on, guys? Chris Rudnick here, and today is going to be part 2. I got the bolts for the motor, and they stick out that far, so we're good to go. And right now it's just me and Grillo, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the stand, and I'm going to take the oil pan off because I got to do that gasket. And I got to do the exhaust manifold gasket, the intake manifold gasket, I got to do the rear main seal, and I got to do the front seal. So we're going to have to literally strip this thing all the way, and yeah, hopefully we can probably get it done in like maybe an hour, not even. So let's do it. Alright, so I felt bad that I always use Dan's tools and stuff, so I bought my own little toolbox, and Grillo's kind enough to do that for me while I do this, and so I'm going to use these for now so we can get that. And yeah, alright, so I got it on the stand. Probably not right, but when do I ever do anything right? So I'm going to take this off real quick, and I'm going to take the intake off real quick, just to throw those gaskets on, get those over with, and then I'll worry about the front. Alright guys, so I just did the intake. I took it off, put a new gasket in it. She's all tight. Now I'm going to do the oil pan. As you can see, if you look around the oil pan, really fucking gooey, fucking leaking like a bitch. So we got some RTV, and we're going to caulk her back up. You know how we like our caulk. Alright guys, so I went to go take the oil pan off. I'm sitting here, hitting it with a mallet. I'm like, why the fuck's it not coming off? I realized that I put the stand on the oil pan. So,
as you can see right
here, a lot
of
people are going to get mad, but I'm going to make do with what I got. So I got this floor jack jacked up onto my valve cover, and we're going to take those two bolts out, and we're going to get that fucking oil pan off, and that's how we're going to do it. Alright guys, so the bolts are officially out. So, I'm going to whack it with a hammer. Hopefully she comes out now.
Right.
I don't know whether Dan would approve of this or not. It's kind of very, very ghetto.
There we go, but she's out.
But it did the trick. Oh shit. Move that. Alright. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna clean this, and we're gonna get all this old RTV off, and we're gonna put some new ones on. Alright guys, so now we're gonna pull the valve cover, which I already got it out for you guys. What a boom. We gotta do the valve cover gasket, and we gotta do the front main seal. But in order to do that, you gotta untime it and shit. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now, and we'll do the valve cover last. Oop. So right now, I'm gonna be taking the front off. I gotta take these covers off, and then we gotta take this tensioner off the alternator, and then you gotta take these pulleys out. Then there's a tensioner behind the cover right here to get the timing belt off. Then we pull that off, and then let's do it. Alright guys, so last time I did this, I had trouble getting the water pump pulley off. So I just thought of something really smart. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it, but this is how I'm going to do it. I don't know if this is an actual normal way to do it. I'm just an idiot, but I actually tighten this because I don't have an impact gun for this small of a bolt. So I tighten the alternator pretty tight, and then I kind of shock it off. If you want to back up a little.
Sorry about that, buddy.
And then like watch right here, and then I just like pull like up really fast so this doesn't move, and you just and then she's off. So that's how I do it. I thought it was actually a pretty neat way to learn and do, and yeah. God damn, look how fucking much that was like leaking. That's so gross. I'm gonna take some brake clean to this real quick, clean her up, pop that old one out, put the new one in, out with the old, in with the new. Let's do it. Alright, so I popped the seal out, And as you can see, huge difference after putting a can of brake cleaner in here. And my lungs are going to be thanking me 40 years from now, but yeah. She's met, so I'm going to pop that seal in now. Time this bitch. I got to relook it up because I forgot where the timing marks go. I'm pretty sure like it goes like this way and that way, but might as well double check. Better safe than sorry. It's not an interference motor, but I just rather do it one time than twice. Alright, so we just took this baby to the car wash. Dan was nice enough to load it onto his trailer, and we went to the car wash in this thing, and we sprayed the whole inside, and now she's looking all nice, and Devin wanted to paint it, so he's painting the bottom, make it look all nice and fancy. Is it fun, Devin?
Oh, my hand's starting to hurt.
Hey, you wanted to do it. You like his paint job?
How's that, Dan?
Perfect.
How's that paint job?
As long as there's no runs, that's all we're worried about.
Yeah, fuck your runs, Devin.
I don't have any runs.
On the
Nor do I have
240.
any on the 240.
I bet you I can find 5.
Bet you could not.
How
Maybe on
much
the front
we
bumper
bet?
because I did it in 5 minutes.
How much we betting? I'll write this down.
$100.
Oh, fuck off.
Right in front of the camera?
I'm not betting you $100. There probably is runs, but I probably don't know where they are.
What's really important? What's a really important rule?
1, to take pictures, and remember what the fuck you take off, because you're gonna lose everything, and
Then it's harder for me to put the fucking puzzle back together.
yeah, and then you're sitting here lost you're trying a million different things, and then you're running down the driveway because there's no service on looking up pictures how to do stuff. So
Yeah.
just remember where you put stuff and take pictures.
And remember how you took it apart.
Yeah. Alright guys, so real quick, this is what a pilot bearing's supposed to look like. This is what mine was. It completely like shafted itself inside the motor, like all the fucking balls like that were like in the bearing like went everywhere. Like I think I found 3 of them and the rest is a mystery. So this is what that looks like. And we're putting in, we just put the clutch in. It got resurfaced and everything from a machine shop.
That was a flywheel, not a clutch.
What, right there?
Yeah.
What'd I say?
Clutch got resurfaced.
Dude, I'm so tired, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Alright. Alright, but, yeah, it's like 1 in the morning. But, yeah, the flywheel got resurfaced from a machine shop, courtesy of Dan. And we're going to be putting in the clutch now. And hopefully we get this done soon. We got to get this done tonight because I got to put mad miles on it. Sorry I haven't been filming much of it. It's been so hectic, and I've just been trying to get it done as fast as I can. So let's do it. So this is the pilot bearing going in.
Okay, so first thing you gotta do is make sure you get your training really, really clean.
You don't want to fuck the dirty bitches.
Then you gotta make sure you clean the shaft.
Hygiene first.
Get all the shit off your shaft after you play with the tranny. And then your clutch always comes with these little things of lube. So you get your lube and just lube up your shaft. Oh, bug just hit me right in the eye. Bastards.
That's pink.
That's the good shit.
And then get it on your shaft.
Rub it around.
Yeah.
You can have her do it too.
Well, if it's his tranny, it's kind of both, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like Hannah Montana says, it's the best of both worlds. I'll get a little on there too, just because it's on my finger. Alright. Alright, so I had to take the clutch fork off. And now, put this fucker back on there. Get it back on your shaft. And slide this back on. And then your clutch fork pops back on.
And then she's met.
Then Did you guys learn something?
I learned something.
I didn't.
Did you learn something?
Yes.
Are you gonna remember?
No.
Tranny's on. Let's put her in.
All right, we got another life lessons with Rudnick.
Uh-oh.
Tell us.
I don't know.
What happens when you don't tighten bolts?
Shit don't run.
All
And
right. So, but what did you
stuff can break.
seriously though? What did you learn? What are you supposed to do after you put it together?
Check everything you tightened. Or think you tightened that you didn't.
So you just kind of go over it
Oh yeah.
and
Go
make
over
sure.
every single thing that you did, and make sure all the sensors are plugged in. Make sure there's not any empty fucking things, and check your pulleys. Make sure those pulleys are tight. If not, shit don't run.
All right. Hey, at least you're learning.
Yeah.
I think everyone thinks that I just sit here and build all this shit for you.
No.
When I am out here working on a row of cars, I don't think you can see it, and he's doing this by himself
It was a nightmare.
until he breaks stuff, and then I
Yeah.
help.
Then I cry.
All right. So, do you think it's gonna run now?
I didn't put a bolt in this. But yeah, I think it's gonna run now. I'm pretty confident.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Should I just keep the camera going, or should we do this like 2 different tries just in case it doesn't run?
No, keep it on. Are you ready?
See what happens.
I have a fly. She's moving her. She's on. Hopefully she don't leak. So if you guys want to see me drift the absolute shit out of this thing, 3 days straight, I'm going to New York tomorrow, and then I'm driving my ass from New York all the way to New Jersey, because I don't have a trailer, and the RV right now is under construction. So I'm going to be driving this thing everywhere, and we're going to be beating the shit out of it all weekend. So if you guys want to see me bashing rev limiter on a brand new fucking rebuilt motor, even though this is the same motor, then subscribe right here. It's going to be right here. All you got to do is click it. Click it right here. All you got to do is click it. And I'm going to be driving all night till maybe 3, 4 in the morning to break this clutch in. And it's going to be mint, so stay tuned.